In the NFC West, I have the Arizona Cardinals finishing in last place. This is a team that's going to start the season without Kyler Murray. They just traded for Josh Dobbs 3 weeks ago, and now he's their expected starter. If he stinks up the joint, guess who's coming into play? Clayton Tune, their 5th-round rookie. Not to mention the fact that Arizona has offloaded all these draft picks in order to accumulate picks this upcoming season. I don't believe this is a talented roster. I don't believe starting Josh Dobbs is a recipe for success. And I believe that this team is tanking for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is a guy that people are saying will be a generational talent. He has Patrick Mahomes type of potential. And despite the contract that the Cardinals gave Kyler Murray, I believe this is a team that will move off Kyler in a heartbeat to draft this kid, Caleb Williams, because we've seen this movie before. They did it with Josh Rosen. They're going to do it with Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray has had a lot of issues that lead us to believe that the Cardinals aren't fully sold on him. So I have Arizona finishing in last place. In third place, I got the LA Rams. Cooper Kupp is now banged up. This is no longer championship caliber defense. Matthew Stafford was banged up last year, was never fully the same. I believe this could potentially be Matthew Stafford's last season in the league. He played for as long as he could with the Lions, but the second things got to a boiling point, he left and won a Super Bowl. If the Rams can't make a playoff push this year and they finish the season with a below 500 record, I think Matthew Stafford's going to look at this situation and say, I have nothing left to prove. I've been a Super Bowl champion. I've been a Pro Bowler. I'm not really bonding with these teammates. There really isn't any purpose for me to play this game because I have accomplished everything that I want to, and I could see him potentially walking away by the end of the year. In second place, I have the San Francisco 49ers. This is a team that has talent everywhere you look. Pro Bowl running back in Christian McCaffrey, Pro Bowl tight end in George Kittle, Pro Bowl receiver in Deebo Samuel, best left tackle in Trent Williams, Nick Bosa, best D end in the game, Fred Warner, best middle linebacker in all of football, Talanda Hufanga, a great player, 2 great corners on the outside. They have everything at each and every single position. They are the most talented roster in the league, with the exception of quarterback. Brock Purdy went 7-0 last year. He played great. Mr. Irrelevant finally became irrelevant. But the 49ers have mishandled this quarterback situation. I plan on making a video about it in the future, but I can't fully trust Brock Purdy to replicate what he did last year. I think he could be a top 15 QB in this league. I think there is enough talent around him to elevate him and prop him up. But when push comes to shove, Brock Purdy's got to be that guy. If the 49ers are going to be hosting that Lombardi Trophy, Brock Purdy has to put this team over the top. And in first place, I got the Seattle Seahawks. Last year, this team was expected to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. They had an unsettled QB situation. Was it going to be Geno Smith or Drew Lock? They eventually ended up choosing Geno Smith. And Geno Smith led the NFC in touchdown passes. The haters wrote Geno Smith off, but he didn't write back. I expect Seattle to have a great season because Geno Smith will not write back to those haters. Geno Smith will have another good season because he has DK Metcalf, because he has Jackson Smith-Njigba, Tyler Lockett. Pete Carroll is an established head coach, as well as a defense that played 4 rookies last year. This defense is young and hungry. They will improve. They will get better. San Francisco has a much tougher schedule, and I got the Seattle Seahawks winning the NFC West this season. Now it's time to get into my playoff picks. Stay tuned for my next video, y'all.